You think you know what you want. You wake up early, drag yourself to work, sit in traffic, check the clock every hour, and you keep telling yourself the same thing. One day, one day I'll make enough money. One day I'll retire early. And that's when my real life will finally begin. I know that voice, because I used to believe it too. I'm 78 years old now, and I need you to hear this carefully. When I was 50, I made it. I hit the number, the magic number everyone dreams about. I sold my share in a commercial real estate firm. Millions in the bank, house fully paid, kids done with college, no debts, no obligations. At 50 years old, I never had to work another day in my life. And I celebrated like a man who thought he had won everything. I threw a massive party. We drank the most expensive champagne. I took off my tie and threw it in the trash like it was a symbol of freedom. In that moment, I truly believed I won. I beat the game. But sitting here today, almost 30 years later, I can tell you without any doubt, it was the worst decision I ever made. Let me tell you what they don't show you. The first few months, they're perfect, exactly what you imagine. You wake up whenever you want, no alarms, no stress. You play golf on a Tuesday morning while everyone else is working. You travel. I took my wife to Italy for a whole month. It feels like freedom. But then, something changes. The silence starts creeping in. You wake up one random Tuesdays, it's 9 a.m., and suddenly it hits you. Nobody needs you. The world is moving. People are building things, solving problems, fighting battles. And you're just there. Not contributing, not needed, just existing. It's a strange feeling, like you've become invisible. I tried to fix it. I told myself, I just need hobbies. So I bought a boat, tried to learn Spanish, picked up random interests. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Hobbies don't replace purpose, they just distract you. You're not building anything, you're just passing time. And when you're only 50 years old, you have a lot of time to pass. I started calling my old colleagues, the guys I used to go to war with in boardrooms, but they were busy. They had meetings, problems, responsibilities. They didn't have time to listen to me talk about my golf swing. Slowly, I started losing something I didn't even realize I had. My identity. For 30 years, I was someone. I was the director, the problem solver, the man people depended on. And suddenly, I was just an old man sitting in a nice house. You think you want endless free time? You don't. A human being is not built for that. Too much comfort, too much ease. It starts to rot you from the inside. By the time I was 55, I was deeply depressed. Not sad for a day or two. I mean empty. I would sit in the middle of the day, drinking scotch, just to feel something. My wife looked at me one afternoon and said, "William, you're decaying." And she was right, because I had believed the biggest lie of all. That work is punishment. That work is something you escape from. But real work, meaningful work, is not a prison. It's a pillar. It holds your life together. And when you remove that weight, everything collapses. I had no responsibilities anymore, no pressure, no one counting on me. Sounds like freedom, right? It's not. It's terrifying. Do you know what it feels like to wake up every morning and realize that if you stayed in bed all day, nothing in the world would change? That is what early retirement feels like. It's like paying millions of dollars to lock yourself in a comfortable prison. And now I look at the world today. I see young people chasing the same dream I chased: financial independence, retire early. I see 25-year-olds sacrificing everything, living on the bare minimum, taking huge risks just so they can stop working by 30. And I want to grab them and say, you're running in the wrong direction. You're trying to skip the very part of life that gives it meaning. You think money will buy you peace. You think you can escape struggle, but struggle is what keeps you alive. You don't want 50 years of doing nothing. Trust me, your brain isn't built for that. You're not designed to sit on a beach forever. You're designed to carry something, to build, to solve, to serve. If you retire at 30, you're not winning. You're just starting a very long wait until the end. So listen to me. If you hate your job, quit, change paths, start something new, take a risk, but don't run away from work itself. Run towards something meaningful. Because if you ever decide to retire, make sure you are retiring to something, not from everything. You need a purpose, something bigger than money. You need people who rely on you. You need a reason to wake up, put your feet on the ground, and say, I matter today, because I bought the dream, the endless vacation, the easy life, and I would give everything I have, every dollar, to go back to being 50 years old and have a real problem to solve again. So don't chase comfort, don't chase escape, find your weight and carry it.